Hola, got this for you today. I'm out here smoking my cigar, and I would go inside and get all dolled up for you, but hey, I ain't got time for that. I wanna drop a perspective on you today. Sitting out here thinking about the Bible study I did last week, and we were leaving out of the book of Deuteronomy, and we were talking about all these promises of God and how God consistently has spoken to Moses to tell the children to not fear, to be of good courage, to be bold, and also to tell the children, to remind the children that they should always remember the story, remember their history, remember the truth of what their ancestors, their forefathers went through by the hand of God, leaving Egypt on their way to the promised land. God told them this for a reason. God embedded it in the heart of Moses to speak to Joshua, to embed it in the hearts of the children, because this was a whole new generation, to remind them to keep a remnant of who they are as a people, because God knew all that they would go through, friend. One thing about God, one of the ways of God is that God creates the situation. He writes it into existence. He allows it to happen. He comes with someone. He allows a person to be birthed that could come as a Messiah to the people. And then God exacts his execution or judgment. God knew that these children would wander the way that they have wandered. If you look at the world right now, and I'm not speaking to any demographic, but you do the math on it. You look around and you see where we are all as a people. Every last one of us as a people. And you see what's going on in the world, within the cities of the world, all across the planet. You see that there is a divine hand here. And to many of them, it looks like chaos. It looks like mayhem. And it is. But there is a solution. There is a bigger objective. There is a method to the madness. God spoke to those children by way of Moses and by way of Joshua and by way of every last one of the other prophets that have come to lead the children, to remind them, all the way down to Jesus, to remind them of the promise, to remind them of the love that is bestowed upon them, so that they never forget, even in their most disadvantaged states, that they can pull from within, because it is an inside game. They can pull from within themselves and see the hand that is over their lives and everyone else's that are God's children. Hope I'm saying this right. Hope I'm conveying this the way my spirit is speaking to me to convey this to you. This God of Israel is a marvelous God. This God of Israel is serious about his children. And this God of Israel keeps a tally. He don't forget nothing. Nothing. If you look at your own life, you will see that. You're loved more than you'll ever know. There is no judgment. There is no condemnation in that. That is the fact. And all you got to do is acknowledge it. The more you don't acknowledge it, the harder it is on you. It is the love that has brought you this far. It is the love that has allowed you to rise from every situation, to keep the integrity of who you really are as a people intact through all of the journey. You're still glorious. You are still absolute. You still wear the crown. Even in your low state, your crown is upon your head. It is undeniable. This is because of the love. I'm here to just remind you of that. That is my mission. I will not ever stop telling you this. And the better I get at telling you this, the more I'm going to tell it to you. Your love, friend. It is a relentless love. It is a mighty love. Because you are a child of a mighty God. And because you are of a mighty, mighty house. Stand in the love. Know yourself. And be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Peace and love.